Hello sages, it's me, Kolo The Wise, and today I want to make a video about one of the builds that I usually use whenever I'm playing Antonio. This is the first character that you get in Vampire Survivors. It's the free one, and you start with it. It starts with a whip. It has 10% more damage every 10 levels, so at 50 levels you get a maximum of 50% more damage, which I don't know, I mean, I guess it's decent enough, maybe especially on the stage 3 map, but we are not going to play that today. I'm just going to showcase a build. And I don't like evolved whip, even though sometimes it's good because it gives you lifesteal, but you need hollow heart to evolve it, and I don't think that's a good, I don't know, like item. It just gives you extra health, and I do not need that, and I can assure you, you don't need that. Maybe if you get it for free, like on the first map, but other than that, not really. The build consists of whip, which you start with, lightning ring, king's bible, axe, Santa water, and song of mana as the weapons, and then as the items, candelabrador, duplicator, spellbinder, spinach for more damage, so even more damage, and attractor and the curse, if I'm not missing anything. And since we'll play on inlay library, you'll get empty tome and the mask for free. That's why I didn't include the empty tome in the passive item list. So let's just start. We'll go into inlay library. We'll see what do we get from this. Song of Mana, this is actually a good start, a very good start. I mean, the whip is a decent weapon for the first levels, and we also get the axe. The whip is actually decent, even on stage 3. I think it's actually one of the good weapons for the beginning, because it has a base damage, and on the first level that's actually pretty impressive compared to others like garlic, which is like not that good anyways, but I'll just ignore that. But I don't think that there are that many people that just one shot on stage 3 in the first level. I mean, maybe they undertuned their health. I mean, the last time I played, it seems to me like they actually change the values of the HP of the mobs. It was easier. It was way easier for me to kill them. So what I'm doing now is exactly what I did in my last video with bow. Just try to get my build up as fast as possible to get all the necessary items, and then we'll go for the empty tome now. It's only one, sadly, and then we'll go for the stone mask, but only after we get the full build done, or at least all the passive items, because I don't really care about the weapons now. Since we have the whip that has quite a lot of damage for these mobs, which are easy to kill anyways, I don't mind like I was like with Porta, that has the lightning ring. So we'll take the Santa water. I want to get as many passive items as I can in the beginning. I just want to get the empty tome off my head and move on to the mask, but I got most of the weapons already and only one passive item, and again nothing. It's a best start. So as I was saying in my last video, sometimes I feel like I should just tell you what the build is, or like what items I usually take, and then start the run. Tell you if there's like anything that you can do in the beginning, any possible item or combinations that you should focus on, but it's not really that big of a deal, especially on this guy. So I feel like I should just pause the video, maybe, I don't know, resume recording whenever there's something important, or whenever there's something I forgot to mention earlier, and just say it now. But other than that, I feel like it's just a waste of time. I don't really want to make like a gameplay video. This is just a video in which I show you how I play different characters, everything that I'm doing on them. And I'm not saying it's like the only build that you can do. You can actually build anything. You can do anything and not evolve anything and still be fine if you know how to play. Or on the stage 3 if you're lucky enough. I don't know, like that map is or was cursed. I don't really like it, not only because of the challenge, but the layout of the map is not really my style. The mobs are not like, I love how these mobs look. I feel like, and it may be because I'm comparing it to Castlevania, you know, like to that sort of vampire fantasy world, and that that map is like too industrial for me. It's like too anti-Castlevania maybe, and I don't really like it. So now the first boss appeared. I guess I could move to the empty tome, even though I don't have all the items already. There aren't that many mobs, so I'm not really losing that much experience here. And still no passive item. I got only 2. But yeah, I feel like I should just pause the video now and resume whenever I have something to tell you other than whatever I said now, instead of just going on and rambling. And I got that chest there. That's not that good, but whatever. So yeah, I'll just come back whenever I feel like it's good for me to resume the video. And I think I'll resume the video whenever I either take up the empty tome, so whenever I'm finished searching for items, or actually after I'm taking the stone mask, so I just don't waste even more time than I already do now. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I got the full build. I even evolved most of the weapons. Oh, actually I evolved all of them, I didn't even realize. So it's like minute 17. I evolved all of the weapons. I got everything. I got the stone mask, I got the empty tome, and now I'm just staying AFK. And given that in the last episode with Poe I could stay AFK even on the minute 20 boss, I think you can stay AFK for a good 8 minutes here until a 25-minute boss, which is the vampire, and there you still have to move a bit. So I'll just take all the XP I can now. I'll just put myself like in the middle of or something around here and just let the game play. So I'll literally just stay here. I will press pause on the video, I will do something else, I'll go eat a sandwich or do something else and come back for the 25-minute boss to move a bit. This is still completely AFK. I got max damage from Antonio, so I think that the boss should die faster than on Poe, because Poe also had the garlic, which doesn't have that much damage. But basically this is the build. I will not end the video now yet, because I want to show you how this build does in later stages of the game. So after minute 20, at minute 25, 28, 29 or something like that, and to show you how good it is, or to make an impression about it. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you don't. It's a basic standard. It's like the standard build for Antonio. It's one of the builds that you can make on any champion, and that's also because there aren't that many items in the game right now, which isn't a bad thing. But I like this build in particular. I could have taken like Rune Tracer, which is a good weapon, always a good weapon, but I consider this build to be good for Antonio. The only downside to this is that it has the whip, and it has it from the beginning. I don't like the whip. I used to like it before I realized it's actually not a good weapon. Maybe I like the evolved whip, but I do not like that you have to take Hollow Heart. Maybe if you're on the first map, you can take Hollow Heart from the map and still evolve the whip, but even then, why would you take whip when you can take like any other weapon in the game, like Rune Tracer or Magic Wand, which is 1,000 times better, or I don't know, King's Bible or something else. Like, there are many weapons better than the whip. But yeah, I'll just press pause and come back after a while. I'll unpause the video when the vampire comes, and after that I will just stay a little bit longer, maybe pause the video again and show you how it does at the 28-minute mark and so on. Okay, so the 25-minute mark is getting closer and I'm just AFK. I've moved a bit to get some more XP on the way, get some more gold, but Basically, I've been completely AFK so far, and that's what I love about a game. Now the boss comes, and there it is. I'll have to move out a bit, but as you see, like this, the skull just dies much faster because of the bonus damage that Antonio has. And I think that the boss should die faster too. I'm just moving bit by bit, not even bothering that much, to be honest. And it just died. Yeah, it died actually faster, like with like 10 seconds compared to Poe. Also got a triple chest, which is nice. Right now I'm at 7k, let's put it that way, exactly 7k. So I guess that if you were to move more, you'd get more gold. If you were to move more during the run, you would get way more gold, to be honest. But that's just how I played the game so far. I mean, you would surely get more gold if you were to move more and kill more enemies and collect more experience, because I'm not sure if the experience is lost whenever you move to a new part of the map and you don't see the XP balls anymore. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I never tried. I think that there have been some people that said that you don't actually lose it and they stack on top of each other, but the game is made in such a way that you don't see all of them, so it doesn't create like a hard load on your GPU or CPU and so on. So like now I'm at 8k, which is good. Like for me it's good. This is how I made most of my gold. So basically this is a build. I don't think, I mean, I could show you how it does in the end, but it's basically the same thing as now. We're at the 26-minute mark. At the 28 we'll fight more mini bosses and so on, but this is basically the same thing that will happen. You'll just stay AFK in the middle, maybe move around a bit if you want, collect more XP, gain some more levels and gain some more gold. But this is like everything that's happening so far. I don't consider Antonio to be a good champion, a good character. I really don't. In the beginning I used to do, because I looked at his passive and thought to myself that, hey, it has more damage than anyone else in this game, so it must be good, but it's actually not like that, because at some point with any character that you play, if you evolve the weapons, for example, you'll get to a power level that's like, it's basically the same, 50% more damage. Maybe it will make a difference on stage 3, but I'm not sure about this. I mean, I can't guarantee that. I think it's even better to take any other character, because this also has the whip, so you already lose one weapon. You already lose one potential slot for another better weapon. So it has like this downside. The damage is not that great. I mean, I take every day 30% permanent area from Porta, or I don't know, like cooldown from Arca, or I don't know, like I'll take any other character over this. Maybe not Mortasio. I don't really like Mortasio, but I know that a lot of people do. Maybe I'll learn to respect Mortasio for what it is, but right now I don't see it as a good champion for me, a good character. I don't see it as a good survivor for me. But hey, that's just me, that's just my opinion. If you have like a reason for why Mortasio is good, maybe because of the bone, but I don't like the bone as a weapon, but if you know why, or know, like, I don't know how to say, but if you have a reason for why he's good and why I should actually start playing him and respect him for what it is, just tell me in the comments below. I don't know, like, let's have a conversation about this, and I'll be the one that doesn't like it and you can be the one that likes it. Or if you don't like it either, you can say that in the comments too. It's a free speech platform, technically. So we're at the 28 minute mark, 29 soon, where the mini bosses will come. So you already see that we got the red experience bubbles. I have 140 levels, 144 now, almost 145, 9k gold, which will be 10k soon, and I'm just staying AFK. Nobody is getting closer to me than like the range of the King's Bible, and this is great. Or if they do, they actually get pulled back. Since you have the whip, you can also stay like in this part of the map in inlaid library and make the whip even more powerful, because it actually hits all the guys, all the mobs that are getting to you. But I'm just going to stay AFK in the middle, then maybe collect some more XP. 150 levels. So basically this is the build. Soon enough the death will come and we'll get to our eventual inevitable death. I got 10k gold, 90k mob skill, which I don't know if it's a good number or not. I think like the world record is like something like 200 k mobs. I'm not sure about this, but this is the build. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will start a conversation in the comments below if you have any other builds. The 10k gold, 90k mob skill, and so on. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this build. Let's have a conversation in the comments below to anyone that's watching. I hope until next time you'll stay wise, and see ya later.